Hello everyone! For those of you who know me on YouTube, I am Willow Sketches, and I want to make a small guide for new artists for Art Fight this year. I myself am new, but these are some things that I learned and things that I would have found really helpful in having a video in. So I want to start off by customization, because it seems that it's something that pops up a lot and something a lot of people are interested in. And I want to start off that in order to customize your bio, you have to have a computer or a tablet or a device that can have your websites up right next to each other. Very important. And second off, you have to have a website where you have your art that you can just pop up as a picture format and maximize like this, or that you could drag around and put into other websites. So to begin off, to even get to your bio, you go into your regular page, your page, and then you go right here where it says your user and down to edit. Very important. Then right here where you see profile, you just scroll down all the way until you see profile description, which is just another word for your bio on here. Then using this green icon right here, you maximize it. Now I know that the website recommends that you use this right here to copy and paste your pictures using an URL, but that does not really work. It works for some people, but not all people. Most of the time it just doesn't work. So what I did was we could use mine as an example. I scroll down to the bottom. Very important, you click a space or wherever you want to put your picture. Then you go to the other website I was talking about and you grab it, like if you're dragging it, and you drag it to the website down to the desired area, and then it appears right there. This could work for many other things, like for example all these cute little badges I have right here on my PC. I use a website called DecoHorde where you have all these cute little stamps. Here's the website right here, just so you can all see it right there. And same thing, same concept. You go to whichever one you like for example, I love Pokemon, and I drag it to Art Fight, go to where I want to drag it at, and it clicks on. That easy. Of course, if you have a phone or anything, I'm not sure if this method would work, and then I don't really know how to do it otherwise for inserting pictures. And then after you're done decorating your bio, oh, and another thing, in order to get pretty text like this, it's very simple. You could just go over here, so I'll explain all of these icons right here. This one is for different fonts. You could choose whatever font you want to use. Then you could choose the sizes that you want to use for your Art Fight page, and then color. Here you go, some pretty colors. And then if you want to make like a list, you could add that. You don't have to, of course. This is all optional. This is only if you really want to decorate and over topsy. And another thing, you could also add glyphs onto here as long as it's using the same method. Make things creative, make it cute. And of course, if you want to make things very, very pretty, and you're willing to spend money, like if I scroll down all the way to some of the featured members, you can, well, this isn't the best example. Let's see. Let's click around, like for this one. They have their page completely decorated, even colored. Normally, you have to pay a $25 fee to customize your page to this level, to this extent. And a lot of people on the website do it, some people don't. Like for this person, they went all out. It's very pretty, very nice, but for this type of thing, you have to pay money. But if you just want to simply decorate your bio for free, you could use the method I used. Like this. Also, another tip for beginners here over there with your characters. Always put your character permissions. Why do I recommend this? It's because you don't want people drawing your characters in inappropriate ways or in just a way you don't like. And your character permissions are the perfect way to let people know what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. And then always make sure to make cute little thumbnails for your characters because it attracts more people to your profile. Like, seeing all these characters nice and organized is very, very important. Another thing is that when you're making your characters or using a characters as a reference, always make sure to make a character sheet. You don't have to, but for people who want to attack your page and draw your character, a character sheet or reference is very helpful. Very, very helpful. Other tips for beginning art fighters is the website always crashes out the first week. And I'm not saying this because I've experienced it, but so many artists I known or seen say that the website crashes every single year for the first week. So in order to not lose any progress or your references, always create an art fight reference sheet. Very, very important. And for this, I just organized it how I see fit. For example, I have important things like how to look up art fight users, how to look up the characters I'm referencing. Then I put down, things that are important to me. Like, for example, here I have an organizer, like pink is for people on the same team, yellow for the opposing team, and blue is for people who don't have a team yet. Then I have number of characters I have so far for my references and OCs I've done so far. Of course, one of the rules of Art Fight is that you cannot begin on your art or attacks before the event starts. It's seen as like cheating. But you could start collecting your references. For example, this is how I organize mine by putting the username of the artist, the reference number, and the name. It is very important for looking up your character. And then the reference that you are going to use for that character. For example, to look up a character on Art Fight, you have to put in this sequence, then the number of the reference art. This is why it's important. And then right here you put a period and then the name of the character. And if your character has a space in between, you just put that dash right there. Very, very important. And this is how I organize my art fight. Of course, my page is very cutesy because, well, I like to organize my stuff in a cute way and it helps me focus. And that is my second or third tip. I don't know which one I'm on right now. But yeah, very important stuff. Of course, the traditional navigating the website. You have your profile, of course, and then your settings. And if you ever need more help, I always recommend you go to either one of these. Like how the works, like this shows you right here how Art Fight works, of course, explaining a couple things. And if you guys want me to go over how Art Fight works in one video, I am so happy to do that. Of course, I am a very new person to this. This is my first year participating, but I've heard of it for so many years. And I've loved the concept, so I decided to join this year. And most importantly, read the rules. Just read the rules. You don't want to get banned. You don't want to do stuff you're not supposed to be doing unless you're a bad person. Or not a bad person, but like, you're just someone who doesn't like to follow the rules. And not following the rules can hurt people. Also, just for you younger artists, you have to be 13. And if you're not 13 when registering and fake your age, you will be banned. You will be banned if they find out. As simple as that. You will get banned and you won't be allowed on until you're 18. Or you will just be banned for life. And important, like most websites, 1 account per person, please. It just makes life easier and it makes it easier for the people, but here are the rules. There are so many and I just recommend you read it. So yeah, this is all the stuff I am recommending to you all the stuff I say you go check out. Also, I'm sorry I'm posting this so late to Artfight. As I said, I joined very closely the time limit. And if you want to specifically join the team you want, you just go to the team stuff and you look where it says where you could choose your team. And yeah. Thank you for joining me and thank you for watching my video. And I'm so grateful to you all who stayed and watched. And that's it for tips. If you want me to make another video on Artfight, and well, I am learning so far because I am learning with y'all. This is all new to me. It might not look like I'm the newest person on the block, but look when I joined. Literally. I joined so late in the game. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and this is Willow Sketches signing off. Bye!